Look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the... Rattle that rim, young man. Rattle that rim.
He did it all right. The rim, the backboard, the stanchion, all of it.
Hope he's okay.
And Durant comes to help. Here's LeBron. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Good. Just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody. Steve, what about you?
Well, I wasn't thinking about soup. I was just impressed with the strong finish wearing that rim. Out.
Now, here is Morris. The tray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Love kicks to Morris. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. The kick out to Irving. Deflects the pass. Second chance shot, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Derejao, tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
And the basket good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots. Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
The Thunder leading by 21. And here's Morrow outside. Derejao grabs the board. Derejao's got 11 rebounds in the game. That's doing some skyscraping.
We're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
A flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is. I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
And he gets it to go. 27 points for Kevin Durant.
And that's his first 3 of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Cleveland has its hands full guarding against Kevin Durant.
He's got 27 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is raining down the threes, guys. You know how much I love to see this.
There have been a number of nicknames floated around for Kevin Durant. Everything from the simple KD to the Durantula. But the internet came up with a good one for him last season during his hot streak, calling him the Slim Reaper. I like them all, though.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Perkins is checked in. And the basket by Morrow. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
You know, one of the nicknames, guys, that came out regarding Durant was the Slim Reaper, and it caught on pretty quickly. Durant was only lukewarm to it, which is typical. Kevin didn't want to bring a lot of attention to himself. Steve, if I remember, he said he just prefers KD. Am I right? Or the servant?
Yeah, that's right. The servant he talked about, which reminded me of Tony Kukoc's old nickname, the waiter. But it tells you everything you need to know about Durant. He prefers to be known from a moniker that serves others rather than glorifies himself. That's Durant. Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Here's Morris. They get it back. And stolen by Perkins. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Ibaka slams it in.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. He put it on an absolute platter for him.
Boy, you got to love it. A picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
You know what? Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special, Kevin. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Jones comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Lamb in there for Russell Westbrook. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, guys, you talk about the growth of the game internationally, but different time zones can make it a challenge for other countries to enjoy the game live. You look at China, for instance, it's a growing market for the game, but they're 12 hours ahead of East Coast time and 15 hours ahead of the West Coast. But if you're a junkie for hoops, I guess you'll adjust to the time zones.
And Commissioner Silver raising the possibility that the NBA might consider tweaking starting times to reach more people in China.
Well, tough to make that work. I mean, I think a featured Saturday night game on the West Coast could translate to a Sunday morning matinee in China, so that might be the best way to do it.
Here's Morris. Rejected by Collison. Launches it. Morris, no good.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for Oklahoma City.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Durant. You look at the energy brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see he was a difference maker.
And it's sent back by Irving. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. No good from Lamb. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 37.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
And that one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Well, that's an aggressive play trying to get that rebound, maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Thunder have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%.
Well, they're not going to get back into this game when they commit frustration fouls like that one.
How about exasperation fouls? I mean, that's what it looked like to me. It's an indication of the kind of game they've been having.
Both good from the line that time.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And stolen by Perkins. So no problem.